It's the Flow Friday Night Sports Show. Time to talk Southern Mallee Giants netball, and you know what that means. Micky, how are you? Another win for the Southern Mallee Giants.
An absolute rip snorter of a game. Happy Friday, Jason. Hope you had a great week.
Oh, I did. So, Micky George, tell us, it would have been a little bit strange. We know that Wimmera football and netball decided to go ahead, not worrying too much about the restrictions that were in play, but obviously when you put it into practice, it would have been a little bit different. You were indoors, so how many people could you have around the court?
Yeah, so obviously anyone who was allowed to be present to make the game happen, so umpires, affiliates, etc. And then there was only allowed to be 25 from each team as spectators. So the stadium was quite quiet, I suppose, and very different to what we're used to playing. We didn't have very many supporters there, but credit to the Wimmera League and the Horsham Saints for organising it all and being so official in the process. It was a really great day, and we had a bit of success, which was nice.
Well, the game itself, the Southern Mallee Giants 56, Horsham Saints 48. Obviously, with the game being indoors, the scores were a bit higher than normal. But look, I'm understanding here a little bit of controversy in the game. One of the Horsham players was sent off for a couple of minutes. Is that right?
Yeah, it was a very physical game, right from the beginning, right from the first whistle, Jace, which was really nice to see. Bit of a different pace for the game, like you said, with it being indoors. But, credit to the Horsham Saints. They were, really rough and tough and ready to go and really enjoyed the contest. So there was a little bit of a controversial call, but everything played out in our favour, which we're very lucky for.
All right, so only off the court for 2 minutes, though. We're not going to spend too much time talking about that. 8 goals, the difference. A solid win for the Giants crew. Hey, look, let's have a look at some of the other A-grade matches, and I tell you what, I don't know if the crew at Minyip have walked under some ladders, broken a few mirrors, kicked a couple of black cats. I'm not sure, but they just can't quite get over the line, these poor guys. Dimboola beat them by a goal, 40-39.
What an absolute ripper of game that would have been. I'm sure the hairs on the back of everyone's neck would have been standing up. Unfortunately, Minyip just can't quite get there, which is disappointing. I hope that they can do it this week. I was surprised. I thought that Dimmy might have run away with it a little bit more so than what the scoreline showed. But obviously, again, with it being a long weekend and the changes around, you don't really know what unfolded in each club. But, credit to the Dimmy girls for obviously really being able to stand up and hold it on the scoreline. So well done.
So Minyip remain without a win, as do Nil, who just keep putting a score on the board, but they've got some problems down the defensive end, obviously. 34 for Nil, the Warwick Eagles 65, so a solid win for them. Yeah,
absolutely. They really stood up, Warwick Eagles. Sarah Spicer or Sarah Kashitsky played her 250th game for Warwick Eagles, so they obviously did it for her and came out very strong and a true powerhouse station like we know Warwick Nabil is. So I think there may be a slight little bit of an issue there with Nil's defensive pressure, but in saying that, Warwick Nabil is a very strong team, so credit to those girls. They've got a great goaling set up down there with Bryant McKenzie and Molly Stewart, so I look forward to seeing them next time we play them again.
Yep. The other game in the A grade was Horsham. They travelled down south to Stawell and got the points in the end, 52-43. Still a good game of netball.
Ripping game of netball. I thought this was going to be sort of the game in the round, just with both teams being very, very passionate, body on body and very physical. So I was looking forward to seeing the scoreline. I did think it was going to be kept within single figures, so I wasn't far off the mark. But credit to Horsham for getting the job done and keep working hard still. I look forward to seeing how you progress through the season. Well done.
All right, that leads us to round 9 of matches this week, and we know that things have changed a little bit. You can have 1,000 outdoors now, and I think it's 300 indoors, so that should change the complexion of things and make life just a little bit easier for the organisers at each venue, hopefully.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got the home game this week against Ararat in Beulah, so we are very happy that the restrictions have been eased ever so slightly in comparison to last week. But, like I say, once again, congratulations to the committee and the league for all their hard work.
Couldn't agree more with that. And this week, you're right, we'll start there. Southern Mallee Giants at Beulah, taking on Ararat, who are pushing at the moment, as we know, Ararat. But you girls will start favourites, surely.
Yeah, we're very excited to get all 10 girls back on the park this week, obviously with our Melbourne girls being allowed out of the ring of steel. So I'm looking forward to trying a few different combinations and seeing what pressure we can put on the Ararat Rats. They do have a nice, tall goal shooter and goal attack lineup. So I'm looking forward to Katie and Briley being able to put a fair bit of pressure on Rebecca's girls in Ararat. But I'm looking forward to seeing how their young powerhouse midcourt does face up against our girls. I'm looking forward to seeing how that all unfolds. But, cheers to the Giants. Hopefully we have a great day out.
Absolutely. And the other three fixtures, I tell you what, these are going to be crackers. First of all, at Horsham, it will be a Dimboola travelling in to take on the Demons. And, Horsham should start favourite, but Dimboola, I mean, they're around the mark, so this should be a good game.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to, again, seeing how this one unfolds. Ararat, I think, beg your pardon, Horsham, I think, will still be a little bit too strong for Dimboola. But they definitely are around the mark, Dimboola, and I think with their midcourt and their goal shooting combinations, I think that they will put it up to Horsham, but I think Marnie Lehman and Jacoba Burns will just be that little bit too strong and too much pressure for the Dimboola girls, just that real physical nature of netball. So I do look forward to seeing the scoreline. Good luck to both teams.
Both tied on points at the moment. Horsham third on percentage, so it's a genuine, 8-point game, this one, as is the next one we'll talk about. Horsham Saints, they will host Stawell. Obviously, they'll play the netball indoors. And who does that suit? I guess the home side?
Yeah, I'd probably have to take the home side. I mean, Stawell play on asphalt for training and obviously their home games, and Saints do train indoors. So it is a different style of game, that's for sure, playing on the indoor stadium. After what I did see, though, I was very impressed with the Saints goal attack. She really stood out and was probably best on ground for Saints, I would say, for the day last week. Kiana Marshall played well down in defence, but I will look forward to seeing the physicality of this game as Courtney is training the girls well down there in Stawell. So it will be a bit of a shootout contest, I think, between Saints and Stawell. So I'm going to have to back, the home team and back Saints in.
Okay. And the last match of the round, well, I've got a curiosity in this one. Surely this week, Minyip Matoa break their duck against Nil. They will host the game. Surely they get over the line this week.
As a coach, you obviously want to wish every team the best of luck each week, and I'm not going to pick this week, Jason. I'm just going to wish both teams all the very best of luck, and I do hope that one of them can get their first win on the board and it be a rewarding win, and they have a few drinks after it to celebrate. And I wish both the teams all the best and the coaches, and play hard and come out with the win.
As long as it's not a draw, that would be cruel.
That would be so cruel. I hope that's not the case.
Excellent. Good on you, Micky. We'll catch up with you next week. All the best.
Thanks very much, Jason. Have a good week.